Which do you think is better? Getting your 150, 200 grams of protein from a real high quality food, or from some powder that you don't even know what it's made from? All right. Whew. Get a little pump for the video. All right, let's fucking start. Today, guys, I'm gonna show you 4 tips I would give myself if I was just starting training. 4 tips that if I knew back then, bro, I would get where I am right now way faster and way easier. It took me like 8 years to get to this point, as you guys see, and if I knew these 4 things, I would definitely get there for probably 4 years, so at least 2 times faster. Let's fucking go and show you these 4 secrets. Number 1, guys, I can't stress this enough. This is overtraining. Overtraining. Don't focus on a lot of sports. Try to focus on one sport. Yeah, I know. Maybe you want to do some wrestling, you want to do some boxing, you want to do gym, or you want to swim, or whatever kind of sport. If you want to gain muscle, if you want to gain weight especially, it's really hard if you're doing a couple of sports. So focus only on one sport. Back then I was doing boxing, I was doing gym. This is too much, you're overtraining, and basically you're not gonna gain as much muscle as possible. So if your goal is purely to build muscle, I would suggest you to only go to the gym, only lift weights. Don't do push-ups after, before you go to bed. Back then I was thinking, let me do a 50 or 100 push-ups real quick. That would get me stronger, but nah, it's not working like that. You need rest. When you're resting, this is basically when your muscles are growing. You need to have at least 8 hours of sleep. Even 8 is less, I would say even 9 hours. You need that sleep. It's one of the most important things for muscle building. It's recovery, having a good sleep, and eat at least 1 gram of protein per body weight. Which means if you're 175 pounds, you need to eat 175 grams of protein. If you're 200 pounds, you need 200 grams of protein. And yeah, you get it. So number 1, overtraining. Have a good sleep, make sure you eat enough protein, and focus only on one sport. Number 2, healthy food is more anabolic than any other supplements, guys. Eating healthy, it's gonna get you way far than taking out that bullshit supplements. Supplements are overrated. You don't need them that much, to be honest. They're extremely overrated. You're probably thinking, if I take creatine at 16 or whatever, I'm gonna get so much bigger. That's not the case. You're almost not gonna see any visible results. So supplements are definitely overrated. If you focus on eating high quality food, have a stack, have a vegetables, eggs, rice, foods like that. If you focus on high quality, healthy food, this will make you 10 times more gains than getting some protein from a powder or something like that. Like, which do you think is better? Getting your 150, 200 grams of protein from a real high quality food, or from some powder that you don't even know what it's made from? It's like some random powder, which is nothing natural in them. Your body cannot absorb that protein that well. Your body absorbs protein from healthy foods way better, which overall it's gonna help you build more muscle. So supplements overrated. So save your money and better buy some high quality food with that. Number 3 is testosterone, guys. If your testosterone is low, you're not gonna do anything. The most important thing for muscle growth and fat loss is testosterone. Even if you have the best training, even if you have the best diet, and you're training as hard as possible, if your testosterone levels are too low, you're fighting an uphill battle and basically you're going nowhere. So what you need to do is make sure your testosterone levels are as high as possible. With one of my clients, even 40-45 years old, we're helping them to double or even triple their testosterone, even at age of 45-50. So you don't have any excuses, you can do that. There's a lot of things that you can do to maximize your testosterone. I'm gonna show you a couple of things here. If you're interested in more, let me know, or maybe contact me, message me on Instagram, and I can tell you more about that. So one of the things is avoid soy foods, avoid soy milk, soy foods, or any type of foods that have soy in them. Also plastic bottle water. Try not to drink water from plastic bottles because there's microplastic that is going into your water, and this microplastic is very bad for your testosterone levels. And yeah, you don't need that. Maybe try to buy a bottle which is glass bottle and drink your water from that glass bottle, or try to buy a BPA free bottle. Also, I wouldn't recommend to drink tap water. Make sure to buy a high quality water which doesn't have any fluoride. Fluoride, it's also very bad for your testosterone levels. So make sure you don't have fluoride in your water. And yeah, and third thing is mindset. You need to have that, mindset that you have a higher testosterone. Even with that placebo effect, if you're thinking I have a higher testosterone, you walk more confident, you feel more confident. 3 most important thing is avoid soy foods, avoid plastic bottle water, make sure you don't have fluoride in your water, mindset, and also you can try eat 3 or 4 eggs, doesn't matter how you cook them, 3 or 4 eggs before going to bed. That is gonna help you boost your testosterone as well. And 4, you're not on a sprint, guys, but a marathon for the rest of your life. You need to understand that once you start training, your goal is to never basically stop training, because it doesn't matter. Like, even if you build your body, you need to still continue training so you can retain what you have already built. Basically, you're gonna train for the rest of your life. So if you're 25, 30 right now, let's say, and you're gonna live to, let's say, average 80 years old. So if you start training now, you're basically gonna train for the next 50 years. So it doesn't matter if you get your dream body in 3 years from now or from 5 years from now, because at the end you're gonna train for the rest of your life. So you're here for the long term. Don't stress about I need to go there as fast as possible. You're not on a sprint, you're on a marathon for the rest of your life. So don't rush it. Building muscle takes time. Get educated, watch content, or maybe get a coach. That's really important. When I started first 3 years of my journey, I was, didn't know anything about. I was doing everything wrong, and I was thinking that I'm doing it right. But yeah, as soon as I get the right guidance, as soon as I get a good coach, bam, instant results. Also stay natural. I would not recommend you start training and getting on steroids or anything like that. You can build more than enough muscles that you ever need, completely natural. I've never taken a drug in my life, and you can see how I look. That's for me more than enough. So if you can achieve that naturally, I don't see a point of going on steroids. Getting your arms a little bit bigger it's not gonna make the girls wanting you that more or whatever. You're not gonna feel that much better. So for me, it's just being healthy and being confident with how you look, and that's completely achievable naturally. You don't need to take steroids or anything like that. And one bonus thing I want to talk with you guys at the end. Why is it so important to be in a fantastic shape? Are there a lot of benefits to being in a fantastic shape, or is just not worth it? So first of all, being in a fantastic shape, it's also healthy. So overall, it's gonna help you feel way much better. You're not gonna have health problems when you get older, and you're basically gonna live more enjoyable life. Number 2, it's definitely status. You just have something that no one else have. Like, you're basically, I'm sure there's probably more millionaires than people who look, in extremely good shape, which means you're automatically, you automatically have something that very less people have. Like, I can go now to the street down there and walk like that shirtless, and I'm gonna get more attention than if I go there with like a supercar, like with a Ferrari or something. I'm sure I'm gonna get way more attention just walking shirtless than if I just drove by with a Ferrari, which is, you know, crazy. Having a nice watch or a nice car, yeah, it's cool, but I think looking good and having a fantastic shape and body is gonna give you way more status and attention than any car and any watch. So this is definitely from personal experience, I can tell you that. Also, of course, relationships. Everyone likes people who take care of their self, who take care of their health. Automatically, you know, represent that you're someone who is hardworking, someone who is disciplined, someone who takes care of themselves. So if you can't take care of yourself, how are you gonna take care of someone else? This is basically how other people think. Being in a fantastic shape definitely helps you a lot with meeting new people, making new connections, and from there, you know, business and stuff like that. You're gonna get way more opportunities. You're gonna, you know, have way more attention, which is gonna help you overall in business and making more money. You're living life on easy mode if you're in a great shape. And of course, also, it's just way more fun. Why would you live your whole life, 80 years, 90 years, waking up, going to the bathroom, looking at the mirror and be, I'm a fucking strong motherfucker. This feeling never gets bored. Like, I'm sure, like, if you have the best house, the best watch, the best car, even the best girlfriend or whatever, you're gonna probably get bored sooner or later. But like, looking at the mirror and seeing how you look, it never gets bored, guys. It never gets bored. Life is just 10 times more fun. If you follow these 4 tips that I just give you, I can guarantee you're gonna get there way faster. It's never been easier nowadays in 2023 to get in a fantastic shape without the new knowledge, without the new ways of training. Like, you can get in a fantastic shape. It doesn't matter what age are you right now. You can be 35, 40, even 50. I have clients 50 and they get amazing results. So it doesn't matter what age you are. In 2023, there's so much new information, so much new ways that it's just never been easier to get in a fantastic shape. So I think that's your time. That's your sign to finally get in good shape. You can get there in 1 or 2 years if you have the right guidance and the right information. So that's from today, guys. And yeah, let me know if you want me to make more videos like that. And I'll just comment below what videos are you interested to see next. And yeah, that's for today's, and see you in the next one. Bye.